Hi, this is Robert Kiyosaki, and you're listening to Capital Hacking. This is the most important thing you can listen to today.
Hello, this is Josh McCown from Renault Winery Resort, and we have a very important announcement from Matt Sorensen about Learn and Grow, August 24th. Take it away, Matt.
I'm Matt Sorensen from Directed IRA. I'm excited to be the keynote speaker at the Learn and Grow event for Accountable Equity on August 23rd and 24th. Got to book your tickets and get registered. I'm excited to be there and to meet you in person.
Here's the one.
I have a dream.
With great power comes great responsibility.
I could do this all day.
This is it. Don't get scared now.
They may take our life, but they'll never take our freedom.
Cinderella story out of nowhere.
It's in the hole. That the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Capital Hacking begins in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my name is Josh McCown. Welcome to Capital Hacking, and welcome to Mindset Monday. You know, the mind and the power of the human capital is something we go through and journey with each entrepreneur we talk to each week. And in episode 308, we met Kevin Taylor, the gentleman who was a banker, an entrepreneur for 30 years, built a bank, and now is an elite EOS implementer. Today begins his journey as a teacher, where he's going to pull out the kernels, the gold, the nuggets, and share them with you and I on how we can make some powerful choices today to change our trajectory of the rest of our lives. So let us know how you like it. Check out episode 308 and find out more about Kevin and dig in deep. Let's go.
Welcome to the Capital Hacking Podcast. I'm your host for today, Kevin Taylor. And we talk about capital. There's different forms of capital. I tend to talk about mental capital. And so mental capital is your mindset and the psychology behind things. I get the information from books that I read, podcasts that I listen to. Occasionally I'll grab something off a documentary. And in today's episode, I'm going to talk about a book. And this is a classic book from 1903 titled As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And so I first mentioned this book in episode 344 when I tell the story of Mary Morrissey when she was looking for this book. And she had to go to a cult bookstore in Portland. And when she got to the bookstore, she found the book in the section under witchcraft. Now, I mentioned it was written back in 1903. It's only 77 pages. And now if you want the book, you don't have to go to a cult bookstore. You can get it on Amazon for under $10. If you prefer Audible, you can download it there and listen to it in under an hour. It's a short book, but it's packed with powerful information. And I'm going to give you my 7 takeaways. So let's start with number 1. Number 1 is you become what you think. This foundational principle goes beyond simply positive thinking. Our habitual habits shape our character and ultimately our experiences. If you constantly dwell on limitations and doubt, you'll likely act and speak in ways that reinforce those limitations. Conversely, by nurturing thoughts of confidence, capability, and purpose, you'll find yourself taking actions and attracting opportunities that align with your positive mindset. All right, number 2 is your mind is a garden. And so this metaphor emphasizes the power of conscious choice. Just as a gardener cultivates a desired outcome, we can choose the thoughts we plant in our minds. Negative thoughts, like weeds, can choke out the good and hinder growth. By actively weeding out negativity and deliberately planting seeds of positive thoughts and affirmations, we cultivate a mental garden that yields a fulfilling life. So in episode 342, I'll talk about Earl Nightingale's speech titled The Strangest Secret. And in that speech, he talks about the human mind is much like the farmer's land. And so I'm going to read what he said in his speech. And so it goes like this. The land gives the farmer a choice. He may plant in that land whatever he chooses. The land doesn't care what is planted. It's up to the farmer to make that decision. The mind, like the land, will return what you plant, but it doesn't care what you plant. If the farmer plants 2 seeds, one a seed of corn, the other nightshade, a deadly poison, waters it, takes care of it, what will happen? Remember, the land doesn't care. It will return poison in just as wonderful abundance as it will the corn. So up come 2 plants, one corn, one poison, and that is as it is written in the Bible, as ye sow, so shall ye reap. The human mind is far more fertile, far more incredible and mysterious than the land, but it works in the same way. It doesn't care what we plant, success or failure, but what we plant, it must return to us. All right, number 3 is thoughts affect you physically. And so negative thoughts can create stress, anxiety, and even physical illness. Conversely, positive thoughts can lead to feelings of well being, optimism, and a stronger immune system. So, by managing your thoughts, you can contribute to your overall physical health. So, back to episode 344, we talk about Mary Morrissey. In that episode, I talked about that she had kidney failure and was given 6 months to live. But what helped her is when she was in the hospital, she was visited by a chaplain, and the chaplain taught Mary how to paint this vivid vision. And she told her to imagine herself and imagine her life where she's free of the disease. And ultimately, those thoughts help heal her. So, number 4 is circumstances don't make you, they reveal you. So, the lesson challenges us to external circumstances, to see external circumstances as neutral. They don't determine who we are, but rather expose the underlying thoughts and character that we've already built. So, for example, if you face a setback with a negative mindset, you might crumble. But with a resilient mindset, you'll see the challenge to overcome. So, Napoleon Hill has this quote: in every adversity, there's a seed of equal or greater benefit. But like a seed, it has to be found, planted, and nurtured, and grown and harvested. And so, it's exactly what happened to Jamie Kern Lima. And I tell her story in episode 326. And the title of that episode is Rejection is God's Protection. And so the short version of the story was Jamie Kern Lima was visiting with an investor, and she kind of put all of her eggs in this basket. She had about $1,000 left in both her personal and business checking account. And the investor that she was counting on fell through. And so at the time, she was devastated. She thought, that the business was done. But it gave her the motivation to persist and to pull through. And it's a good thing that she did, because a few short years later, her company was purchased by L'Oreal for $1.2 billion in cash. And because of that initial rejection, she didn't have to split it with a private equity company.
Hi, this is Melanie McCallan. Josh and I are just so grateful for the many investors who have already joined us at Accountable Equity. Accountable Equity is so much more than a capital group. It's really a community of accredited investors that want to learn and grow together. I just want to personally invite you, if you want to find out more about this type of investment and see if it's right for you and your family, please visit us at accountableequity.com.
Hey, it's Hal Elrod, author of The Miracle Morning, and you're listening to Capital Hacking. Enjoy.
Number 5 is thoughts and actions go hand in hand. So while positive thoughts are crucial first steps, you have to take action. So our thoughts should inspire us to take concrete steps toward our goals. Now, the book doesn't advocate for passive daydreaming. It highlights the transformative power of aligned thinking and doing. So there's a sign in my office that reads, "Ideas mean nothing without execution." And so the same thing with opportunity. You can pay to be in a room where you've got lots of opportunities, where you have an advantage over other people. But when you see that opportunity, it's important that you take action on it. You have to act on it. Just thinking about doing something isn't going to get you to where you want to be. You have to take action. All right, number 6 is your vision and ideals shape your life. So having a clear vision for your life and a strong core values acts like a compass. It provides direction and motivation, guiding your thoughts and actions towards your desired destination. Without a clear vision, your thoughts may become scattered, hindering progress. So the example I give on this is go back and listen to episode 346 with Cameron Herold's Vivid Vision. And so it's a book written by Cameron Herold titled Vivid Vision. It teaches you how to do that by looking 3 years out. So let's wrap it up with number 7. And number 7 is serenity comes from thought control. So by consciously controlling your thoughts and aligning them with positive values, you can cultivate inner peace. When your mind is filled with worry, anger, or negativity, it's difficult to find serenity. But by mastering your thoughts and choosing peace-filled ones, you can achieve a state of calmness and well-being. This is why it's good to practice gratitude. That's all I have for you today. If you like what you heard, come back next week for more mental capital around mindset and psychology. If you love what you heard today, give us a 5-star rating and review. We'd love to hear from you. And until next time, ask yourself, what can you do to create a better mindset and add value to the world around you?
Damn straight. We just got
buddy.
We got to the end of another great show. And everyone listening right now, you're the family and friends. Thanks for staying till the end.
That was so fun. And hey, hit the like, hit subscribe. We're here to serve you guys. That's why we're doing this show. Josh is not paying me. I'm doing this off of my quote unquote sweat equity. because we want to make a difference in your life. And then that ripple effect will continue to touch the world.
Hey, amen, brother. Please check us out on capitalhacking.com, all the social media threads. And yes, I know you've probably already sent this episode to one of your best friends. Thank you. We love you. Just go right into your iPhone, hit the plus symbol. We'll talk to you later. See you next week.
Share.